everyone, it is Hogwarts and welcome back to another video and welcome to the world premiere of the very first look on Niantic's new game, Harry Potter Wizards Unite. As you can see, they finally are going to be showcasing the very first bit of gameplay around this game, which is so much anticipated. As you guys already know, Harry Potter Wizards Unite has been announced a little while back, but since then we've had no news, no information. The only bit of news and information that we've had is that you have the capability of enlisting for the potential beta that will be coming out for this game. And it's finally here. We're going to take a first look at Harry Potter Wizards Unite, and obviously a little bit of background to Niantic. They have actually released 2 games prior to Harry Potter Wizards Unite, in case you guys are not familiar from my channel of Pokémon GO. Niantic is a company that specializes in AR games, augmented reality games, basically games that you play on your phone in the real world. Now everybody is familiar with Pokémon GO, so I'm going to spare you the trouble of explaining that there. But they have the history of a game that they released a few years prior to Pokémon GO, actually quite a few years prior to Pokémon GO, which is Ingress. So they've had a lot of experience in the AR space, and they've finally secured Pokémon GO. As you guys know, the summer of 2016 was absolutely insane, and now 2019 is going to be the year of Harry Potter Wizards Unite. So there's a couple of changes that Niantic has been undergoing in terms of the stuff that they can do and development and all sorts of stuff, and hopefully we'll see some of that coming back in this article right here. So I'm gonna leave this website in the description down below, so that way you guys can go out and enlist for the game itself. Maybe you get the capability of playing it a little bit earlier. I have no idea, but it's very exciting. March 11th, first day in which we get information regarding Harry Potter Wizards Unite. Calling all wizards, a first look at Harry Potter Wizards Unite. If you guys want to stay updated with more Harry Potter Wizards Unite news and just gameplay for when the game actually gets released, definitely subscribe to the channel, as I'm gonna be doing a complete playthrough of the game. Maybe it's gonna be something big on the channel, I really have no idea, but I'm definitely going to be taking a look at this game, and I'm very excited to see where this game is going to be going. So first up in the introduction actually says that Niantic and Warner Brothers Games are working together on this game. Warner Brothers obviously owns the rights to the Harry Potter as a whole alongside with J.K. Rowling, and then Niantic develops the game behind that. So essentially it's a augmented reality game with a Harry Potter theme onto it. So imagine Pokemon GO, now imagine the Pokemon theme, but then with Harry Potter, with just duels and all sorts of creatures and that sort of stuff. That is Harry Potter Wizards Unite. Over here they're saying Harry Potter Wizards Unite combines content and characters you know and love from both the original Harry Potter series and the Fantastic Beasts films in a unique wizarding world experience. It is ready. It is up to you to ready your wand, prepare your potions, brush up your spells, and help prevent the calamity from exposing secrets of the wizarding world, obviously to the human world, the Muggle world. So in Harry Potter, a little bit of lore here. In Harry Potter, there's obviously this thing that the wizards and everybody in that world wants to make sure that humans, also known as Muggles, are not exposed in any way, shape, or form of anything that is happening in the wizard universe, so to speak. And sometimes that goes wrong, as you guys may have seen in the Harry Potter movies. And it's actually kind of cool that that is being brought to life here. We want to make sure that we prevent the calamity, which is trying to make these things happening in the real world, to prevent them from making that happening. And that's where we come in. So that's why it says at the very top, enlist now in order for the task. So over here it says, play your part in the wizarding world. A calamity has befallen on the wizarding world, causing artifacts, creatures, people, and even memories to mysteriously appear in the Muggle world, the human world. Witches and wizards from across the globe must come together to solve the mystery of the calamity, overcome the confounding chaotic magic that surrounds these foundables, and return them to the rightful place. Keep them safe from the Muggle eyes. So I'm kind of assuming, based off that foundables would be collectibles. in that term here. And as you can see, you see Ron Weasley actually facing against one of his big fears, and then you cast the ridiculous spell to make sure that the spider, which is Ronald Weasley's biggest fear, goes back into the Colossus. If you guys have watched Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, which that is like a massive thing. Expecto Patronum all the way. And such a cool spell right here. But as you can see, the ridiculous spell is being shown in the gameplay section right above me right here. Your journey begins as a new recruit of the Statute of Secrecy Task Force established by the Ministry of Magic and the International Confederation of Wizards for the purpose of investigating and containing the calamity. So, one big question, which I think is answered here, is are you going to be attending Hogwarts and choose a school like Gryffindor, Ravenclaw, Hufflepuff, or Slytherin, which I'm a part of? Let me know in the comment section down below. What part are you on? What house are you on? Are you on Gryffindor? Are you on Slytherin? I'm personally on Slytherin, but it seems that in Harry Potter Wizards Unite, that's not going to be playing any sort of role in this game. We're all going to be part of on the Statute of the Secrecy Task Force. So yeah, that is maybe a little bit unfortunate. Maybe it is going to be in the game, but we have no idea about that right now. But the gameplay looks good. The artwork looks phenomenal, by the way. These graphics, they look really quite nice. I don't know if you guys have seen the previous game, Hogwarts Mystery. Was it Hogwarts Mystery, I think? The graphics on that game already look great. In Wizards Unite, as you can see over here, I think it looks a little bit better than, well, maybe the same. I don't know. It's gonna be interesting to see this one on your phone in the real world. That is going to be very exciting. The magic is all around you. As you step outside and explore the world, the map will reveal traces of magic, highlighting the location of these magic foundables. While these traces can be found all around you, certain foundables may be more likely to appear at various types of real-world locations, including parks, banks, municipal buildings, college campuses, libraries, monuments, zoo, art galleries, and more. So obviously what we're referring to here are like similar to Pokestops in Pokemon Go. Not sure if they're going to be the exact same. We're going to have to find that one out later. But yeah. Anyway, cast a variety of spells to overcome the confoundable magic, keeping magical foundables safe and send them back to the wizarding world. By returning foundables, you earn unique rewards that can be tracked in the game registry. As you cast spells, you consume spell energy. Be sure to regularly stop at inns found at Muggle locations around the world to collect food and drinks that will replenish your spell energy. While exploring, you also come across ingredients that can be used to brew potions, which will aid you in different aspects of your wizarding world journey. So these might be little buffs, I'm assuming. So spell energy obviously is going to be the main resource that you're going to be needing in order to do well in the wizarding world journey. And also they're saying these ingredients to brew potions and such can be found on the map, varying on the environment, weather, time of day. That's cool, time of day is going to play a role in this game. As well as specifically designed greenhouses. Not sure what greenhouses are, but it seems that this might be a building of importance in Wizards Unite, so something to keep an eye out for. And they're saying make sure to keep an eye out for portmanteau, which can be unlocked to reveal port keys that whisk you away from the iconic Wizarding World locations. For the first time, you'll be able to step into a full 360-degree advanced AR immersive experience in places like Ollivander's One Shop. So obviously if you are absolutely a fan of the books or the movies, then this is gonna be like a little fan service here in which you have the capability of seeing these various locations, and I think that's going to be quite interesting. It also shows that you can tap a port key anywhere in the world, and that's where AR Plus is going to be going into play. So very recently on Pokemon Go we've had a really awesome feature in which you have the capability of taking a picture with your Pokemon. So this will definitely be put into place. So I'm assuming that iPhone, iOS devices are going to be working a little bit better than Android devices, but they should still be working alright altogether. But that is really cool that you can just place them down there. I'm not really sure, and this is going to be interesting if other people are going to be able to see these port keys that you're placing down there, but that's something to keep in mind for whenever the game is actually being released. Stronger United! Test your combat skills by visiting one of the multiple fortresses indicated on the map. Fortresses are host to wizarding challenges, real-time multiplayer battles against dangerous foes, including Death Eaters and soul-sucking Dementors. You won't want to face these threats alone. Gather your friends to take on threats of even higher levels and recover rarer magical foundables within the fortress's walls. To further develop your wizarding skills, you can also choose to specialize in a different magical professions, aurors, magizologists, that's a hard word to pronounce, and professors. Each have their own unique skills and abilities that will come in handy at different times. So it's gonna be a scavenger hunt to find these to get your skill level up, which is going to be really quite cool. Particularly during wizarding challenges, team up and strategize with witches and wizards from other professions to tip the skills to your favor. So maybe you can choose a class. You're like, hey, I'm gonna be an auror, and you can be, I don't know, you can be a professor or something. Like, I really have no idea how this is gonna be going, but here we got a little bit of a battle here against a Dusk Witch. As you can see, which actually looks quite interesting. I'm assuming that it's going to be similar to raid battles in Pokemon Go, where we all gather together in order to defeat the Pokemon. This might be the very same concept right here, but that is all questions and stuff we haven't had confirmed yet. So based off this, I'm saying it's going to be a collectibles game. It's gonna have some traits which are gonna be similar to the Pokemon Go game. I feel there's a bigger emphasis on team play here than we've got in Pokemon Go, but then less than Ingress. And I'm excited. I really like the way the game looks. The graphics are very nice. Do we even got more? Yes. Over here, more care of magical creatures traces can be found here. We got a little bit of the world map here, which looks really quite detailed. Pretty interesting. I'm very curious to see how phones are going to be handling this experience. You have a little portrait here. I'm actually going to zoom in a little bit more here so you guys can see these. So we got a little portrait at the left side here. Over here at the right of the phone, you can actually see, I think these are tasks or objectives. And then over here, your suitcase obviously is going to be consisting of whatever it is that you have. Registry, a couple of things here. Care of magical creatures, that might be the thing you're focusing on. Your rank 2, you need amount of rank points in order to level up to a new rank. It seems these are the foundables that you can get within Harry Potter Wizards Unite. So over here we got Hagrid, of course, and we got a little Griffin here. I think this is a this might be an Expecto Patronum spell, I'm not really sure. And then over here we got a couple of other things as well, but you know, let's not dive or give ourselves a headache a little bit too much over that. And overall, a lot of menuing, an awesome looking game map for sure. The gameplay looks really quite cool as well. I want you guys to keep your expectation low as far as complexity. If you are thinking that this game is going to be extremely complex, then you might be in for a little bit of disappointment in a way. I think it's going to be very casual, open to entry for a lot of players out there, especially fanatics of the Harry Potter world. I feel there should be enough lore and stuff in Wizards Unite which will also keep the die-hard Harry Potter fanatics in a very exciting mood for the release of this game. So for now, this is a little bit of a review of the first look of Harry Potter Wizards Unite. I'm really curious to know how you guys are receiving this. Are you guys excited for the game's release? And from what I've gathered, it will be out later this year, so you definitely want to subscribe to this channel in order to stay updated with more news regarding Harry Potter Wizards Unite. This is the first entry in the journal, which we will call Harry Potter Wizards Unite. So obviously I'm gonna make a little playlist in the description down below whenever something gets released. If there's any sort of new information regarding Harry Potter Wizards Unite, I'll make sure to add it onto the YouTube playlist. So that being said, I'm gonna wrap things off here. I wanna Thank you guys all so much for watching. For now, we are all muggles, but we're very soon gonna become wizards in Harry Potter Wizards Unite. As always, make sure if you guys like this video too, boom, give it a thumbs up. And this is the reversal for Harry Potter Wizards Unite. I'm gonna be signing off, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Should I need a 1. I need a 1 for this. I need a 1.